Peace, YouTube. Who is Sugar? I'm back to answer a question from Less is More.
Shug, I know you said you were not going to show your house, and I respect that. Can you advise how you incorporated Little Shug's items into your already current living situation after you had her? I'm expecting in January. Congratulations, girl. That's awesome. And I'm trying to find out how to make room for my little one decorating the nursery. What are some needful items you recommend adding to my registry versus items I really don't need but think are just cute to have? With this being my first child, and I'm away from immediate family, any information you provide would be most helpful to me. Thank you in advance.
All right, Less is More. That is an awesome question because you guys know I'm kind of fresh off of a newborn. She's 13 months. Yeah. And you guys know that I love a top 10 list, so why not combine the two? So if you want to know what I have to say on all of that, stay tuned. Now, before we hit the top 10 list, let me briefly discuss how to incorporate your little one's things into your everyday living situation. Okay, let's just be realistic for a moment. Now, my daughter has a nursery upstairs. She has her own room. We had it decorated and it's set up really nice for her. Unfortunately, she doesn't sleep in her room. She sleeps in a room with us in her playpen, and that is okay. We're going to eventually move towards getting her out of the room and into her own room. Although it's really cute and it's really fun to decorate the nursery, I think it is really, really important to work on child-proofing your home. You'll be surprised how dangerous your house is to your little mini boo. Now, the first thing I would do is pick up some of these outlet plugs, and I would put these in all the plugs throughout my house. I know what you're thinking. But Shug, the baby is only like a little teeny tot, and the baby ain't even here yet. What I gotta do that for? I'm gonna tell you why, so that you can get in the habit of using these, because babies are curious and they'll end up sticking stuff in the socket, and we don't want any of that. Also, get on your hands and your knees and crawl around and see all the potential dangerous stuff that's lying around. So you'll have to take like the chemicals and put them up, get some cabinet locks. For us, we had to remove all of the books, like on her level, just take them all up and put them out the way because she was pulling them down. She was biting the books. For some reason, they love paper. I don't even understand. Also, we had to remove the rugs from the garage door and the back door because she would pick them up and she was playing with them. You may have to tie up your long drapes because they like to spin around in those. They like to mess with the mini blinds. They like to bite all over your furniture. So basically, what I am saying is that your stuff is their stuff. So now let's get on with the top 10 things that I find to be absolutely necessary. So you need a thermometer, right? Well, you might as well get one that's one of those touchless ones, so you don't really have to touch them. You can always check their temperature while they're asleep. And also too, it's kind of scary with the whole rectal thermometer situation. You just like, I don't want to go too far, and then get you one of these. Now, if you plan on breastfeeding, I highly recommend that you get yourself a breast pump. Is that inappropriate? Now, a lot of you all may not know this, but your insurance may cover the cost of your breast pump. This was 100% free for me. So what you need to do is contact your insurance company and ask them, hey, do you guys cover breast pumps? And if so, which model of breast pump do you guys cover? Also, you may want to ask them what you need to do, what the doctor may need to submit in order to get your breast pump. This is the Medela, what is this called? Pump in Style Advanced, and it came with everything that you see here. So what I did was I contacted my insurance and they said, yeah, we cover the cost of the breast pump. There were two that they offered, and I asked them which two that they offered, and they gave me the different models. So I was able to go online, look it up to see which one that I wanted. I then had to have my doctor write a prescription and then fax it over to the insurance people, and this came in the mail. So don't forget to check on that. It can save yourself hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Next, a baby bath seat. I really love these baby bath seats because one, you can put it on the sink and give your baby a bath, or you can use it within the tub. If you've never held a wet baby before, let me just warn you, they are so slippery. They're worse than like Thanksgiving turkey. They are really slippery, and then you have like the soap and it's all dangerous, and they all like floppy. They don't have like the whole neck skill thing happening. So to be on the safe side, put your little baby in here and give them a bath. When they have the umbilical cord that hasn't fallen off yet, it just makes it easier so that it doesn't get all wet. And these things are really neat. They like recline, they do all sorts of things. So I would definitely highly recommend one of these. I'm out of breath for running upstairs to go get these. infant safety clippers, because for some reason their nails are so sharp and they grow overnight. You will clip their nails on Monday morning and by like Tuesday at 3:15 they have grown back. So get you some of these. Now one of the best things I think we've ever picked up was a changing pad. Now they make the changing station where it's like a piece of furniture that has the whole changing stuff happening up there. We didn't buy that. They make an actual changing pad that you can bolt to the dresser. We prefer to change her diapers there. One, because if she pees or she has an accident, we don't have to worry about it being on the floor, on the bed, or God knows where people be changing their babies. Speaking of which, I saw this man changing his son outside in the grass at Trader Joe's, okay? And I'm thinking to myself, you couldn't go in Trader Joe's and change your child like the child was butt naked on the itchy grass, okay? Just like, what? No pad, none of that. You decide to cloth diaper. What I would highly recommend that you pick up are some cloth baby wipes. It is so much easier just to wipe and take everything and throw it in your wet bag versus having the disposable wipe where you have to wipe and then you got to put the diaper in the wet bag and then throw the disposable baby wipe in the trash. Just get you some cloth baby wipes. You can buy them or you can just take like the old receiving blanket, cut that bad boy up and make your own. I know what you're thinking, but what the food containers gotta do with the baby registry and all of that stuff? Let me tell you something. After you have a baby, you're going to be hungry, you're going to be tired, and you're not going to feel like cooking. So what I would suggest that you do is while you have the time and the energy in the oven and going about your business. Now, if you don't have the glass containers, you can always do like those freezer bags. I know what else you're thinking. But what does that bench have to do with having a baby and stuff? Okay, so this isn't just any bench. This is one of those shower benches. Not only is this bench helpful while you're pregnant, because sometimes you're like really tired, you don't have the energy, and you're trying to like, get you one of these so you can sit down on the bench and be safe. And the cool thing is after you have the baby a shower at the same time, just make sure that like you have somebody that's around that you don't mind them seeing you naked so they can come get the baby, dry the baby off and put the baby clothes on and stuff like that. And also the benefits of this thing, when you have a lot of hair like me and you're in the shower for a long time and you're about to pass out because it's hot, you can sit down on the bench so that you don't pass out. So this thing has been one of the most awesomest things that we have bought to date. So get you one of these here shower benches. I'm telling you, it's going to completely revolutionize how you shampoo your hair, how you shave your legs. And my husband almost broke it that one time, but that's all right because we fixed it and stuff. Books and lots of books.
Ooh.
Yeah, books. Yeah, you see they're well loved. That's a boat. That's a computer. That's a diaper and clothes.
Cat.
Yeah, that's a cat. Good job. Cat. And lastly on my top 10 list would be some sort of baby carrier. So there are all sorts of baby carriers on the market. I'm not saying go with one or the other, but let me just show you what I have real quickly. So the first one that I have, which is a hand-me-down, this is a Snuggly. And this is a little bit better for babies who are a little bit older. And then one of my favorite ones, this is the Moby wrap. This is really helpful when the babies are super tiny because you kind of wear them like they're a Joey. You're like, but what's a Joey? Ha! That's a baby kangaroo. I think that's what it's called. I'd be dead wrong if that wasn't what it's called. I think that's what it's called, like Joey's. Yeah. Now, one thing I love about baby wearing is that you can wear your baby and still be able to get things done. I would put my daughter down and she'd be like, what is this? What is happening? What is happening? I had to figure out something to do to wear her because I was not able to get anything done. So one thing I do like about the Moby is that you can position the baby front ways or back ways, but be mindful when they are facing the front way and they're all mobile, they will be in baby. Thank you so much, less is more, for the question. Awesome, awesome question. Now, if you missed my last video, I'm going to link it somewhere here on the screen. I'm not sure what video it is because this is recorded in September and this is going to drop in October. So surprise, this is your video right here. If you have not done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Tuesday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for the month of October, I am uploading a video every single day for Vlogtober. So that is it for this video. Again, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video tomorrow. All right, guys, be blessed. Peace.